Okay guys, this is more or less a review. My current 8th graders, if you had me last year, it's a great review of what you did last year and back in September. For my Block A class, it's kind of like a very quick lesson plan put in very simplest form. Alright, we're going to do one-step equations, and here's an example that I'm going for right now. For example, you'll see x plus 5 equals 11. The whole procedure is to undo what's been done to the variable. I'm going to put a box around x. There's my variable. I'm going to undo what's been done. There's a catchphrase, guys. Ready? Undo what's been done to x. And right now, what's been done to x has a 5 added to it. I'm going to undo it by doing the opposite of plus 5 is minus 5. This is what I want to see on your test, on your quizzes, on your homework. You are showing me how you're undoing what has been done. So therefore, bring the x down now, because in reality, if you got a plus 5 and a minus 5, you kind of cancel them out. And over here is 11 minus 6, 11 minus 5, and that's 6. Bam, there's your one-step equations with adding or subtracting. All right, number 2, going pretty fast here. I have 7 plus y equals 20. I'm going to put a box around the variable. All right, now listen to the phrase, the catchphrase of the day is to undo what's been done. To undo what's been done. 7 is being added to y. I'm going to undo what's been done. Let me change my marker. So under 7, I put a minus 7. Some people call it negative 7. It means the same thing. A lot of kids like to cross them out. That's up to you. But I'm going to bring down the letter y, bring down the equal sign, and over here is your algebra. 20 and negative 7, or 20 minus 7, is 13. Another example of one-step equations. Within one step, you were done. Number 3. Okay. C minus 4 equals negative 22. Here's my variable. Catchphrase, I want to undo what's been done to C. Well, C has a minus 4. 4 is being subtracted from C. So opposite is plussing 4 or adding 4 or positive 4. All means the same thing. That cancels them out. You now have C all by itself because you want to solve for the variable. And negative 22 and positive 4 make negative 18. Another one, number 4. I'm going to move the variable. Look what I'm doing. I'm putting the x on the right-hand side, finally. So when I say we're going to undo what has been done, we're not touching the negative 4 at all. We notice that 5 is being added to x. So therefore, I will do negative 5 or minus 5 to both sides. So negative 4 and negative 5 equals negative 9. And it's okay to have x on the right-hand side. No harm done in doing that. A couple more left underneath this. Negative 8 plus y equals negative 12. My variable is back on the left-hand side. Now be careful. I want to get rid of the negative 8. I want to undo what's been done. I want y to be by itself. So opposite negative 8 is positive 8. I'm so afraid kids might see this plus sign right here, and they might think, ooh, do minus 8 to both sides. That's not what you would do. You're doing plus 8 to both sides, so therefore negative 8 and plus 8 can cancel out. Now do it to both sides of your equation. This is a must, boys and girls, for your test, quizzes, and homework. When I say show me the work, that's what I'm talking about. That's what Mr. Grew says. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so y equals negative 4. How about one little decimal? And how about 3.1 equals x minus 2.3? Okay, my variable is right here. What's happening to x? Well, it's having a minus 2.3. 2.3 is being subtracted from x. Let us undo what's been done. So therefore, I will add 2.3 to both sides, and x is okay on the on the right-hand side, and this becomes 5.4. Oops, 5.4. So I guess what I'm trying to say is you're going to have decimals as answer keys, negative numbers, positive numbers, and yes, you'll also have fractions. Let me turn my slide to the next one here. Let me give you some indication of maybe having fractions. So I'll do 2/3 plus x equals 1/2. Okay, x is my variable. I would like to get rid of the 2/3, so I'm going to do minus 2/3 on both sides. Some call it negative, I call it minus, whatever. Remember the procedure, you need common denominators. They cancel out. 6 is my denominator. To find, what's it called, equivalent fractions. Let's see, 3 times 2 is 6, so 1 times 3 is 3, 3/6. So 1/2 is now called 3/6. And negative 2/3, when you multiply top and the bottom by 2's, you get negative 4/6. All right, now, with the was story, we'll do 3/6 minus 4/6, or 3/6 minus 4/6, get negative 1/6. There, so you are going to have some fractional answers, some decimal answers in this problem set. And I want to bring to you one special case that you probably will see on a quiz or whatever. I might do this for you. I'll do a large print. Y minus negative 1 equals 15. All right, we have never done minus a negative as of yet. So you got to be careful. I highly recommend that we will institute the definition of subtraction and do addition of the opposite. Before I do any kind of moving things around or canceling numbers out, I would first rewrite. So minus negative 1 ends up being plus 1. So y plus 1 equals 15. Now work your mojo. Plus 1 is being added to y. I will do negative 1 to both sides, or minus 1. And the answer key is, oh, come on, marker, come on. Y equals positive 14. Okay, and there's your key. This is a very special case that happens every once in a while. So I kind of gave you a pretty good background within 7 minutes of all the different kinds of one-step equations. These are one-step equations utilizing addition or subtraction only to both sides. So please, when you do your tests and quizzes, show me your step. And therefore I can give you partial or full credit if there's an issue. Alright guys, I think that's my lesson plan. So take down what you can, and I'll catch you back in class. Bye.